Hey, traders, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. Bitcoin's down 700 bucks. Pretty scary stuff, man. Below 35k is whoo. No thank you, but man.
Hey Mitch, what's your take on the late morning dip of Bitcoin to the lower $30,000 followed by a recovery to $35,000? We saw this on Saturday too. Whale manipulation.
Bitcoin dip below 30k. That's news to me. I never saw a Bitcoin dip below $33,400. John, thank you for the contribution, super chat, and that's good. That's a good thing. Like, yeah, I mean, really loved this previous candle where 35k. It's really 34,500 that's real. That's to me, that's the breaking point. That's the critical support that we've just tested over and over and over again, and for the third time, we're back above it. And when we made a low, we've now made a technical confirmed lower low than the previous low, discernible, very discernible. I can see it, all right? And you see a low, like the negative momentum is high on this first low, the rally, the dump, and now we have lower levels of negative momentum. You know, I don't think you, if you've been watching the stream long enough, you're a patron, you've invested in yourself, you don't even have to tell me what that is.
Should have red dipped to the low $30,000.
To the low 30k. To the low 30s. Okay. Yeah, sure. It did that. But remember, it is not ever, okay, never about the breakout itself. Try to teach this. It is always about the price action correlation after the breakout.
Hey Mitch, can you take a look at the Matic chart US and BTC pairing please? Smiley face.
Sure, dude. We'll take a look at it in time if you're patient. Thank you, Luke, for the super chat. So, I mean, like, remember the teachings of ice line support resistances, right? You never broke it here. You never broke out. You never broke out, really, right? You did today. You broke out, but what was the follow-through price action? Pretty much immediately, a bullish engulfing candle. A bullish engulfing candle. And, you know, volume's not really a big deal. You have to take it with a grain of salt on Bitcoin. But look, there was elevated volume on the bullish engulfing candle. They got you back above where the critical ice line, the breakout you had, is no more. Okay, and so now with the engulfing candle above the critical support, you're showing seller exhaustion in very bullish conditions. It's the first level of, it's the first MACD classic bullish divergence Bitcoin has seen since December 11th. What happened December 11th? I mean, if you were a patron last month, you don't even need to ask. The last time we showed classic Class A bullish divergence was technically it was B and A, you know, it was lower low technically. But look, man, what happened? A bullish engulfing candle appeared. A bullish engulfing candle appeared on one bottom, a second bottom. Where do we go? Well, we went to Moon. And here we are, like a month later, doing the same effing thing.
For me? If I learned from you, then this should be a great entry right now. Daily got a bad pattern. Is above critical resistance, now support, and is tested again. Hidden bullish divergence and a possible gap fill. Correct?
I don't know, that's lots of words, Crypto Dutchie. Thanks for the 5. We'll look at them all soon, in time. But just trying to articulate the message, the sermon today. Just kidding, yeah, whatever. On kind of what Bitcoin's doing, and it's kind of good. All right, so I think it goes without saying, at these levels, it's low risk. It's easy, and why is it low risk? Because it's easy to manage where to set up stop losses. That's what low risk is. Because ice lines and supports resistances, okay? I mean, like, this asset, Bitcoin, you know, the engulfing candle, the divergence, the volume on the candle, you know, all those things kind of looking good. And, but say the worst case scenario happened where Bitcoin just dumped. It's like, oh, who cares about bullish stuff and bullish trend? I mean, everyone does that participates, okay? Bots included. If the asset fell below, you know, that engulfing candle's body, then yeah, it'd probably be invalid, because the whole point of engulfing candles and hammers, those are buying signals when you have other variables that line up with that buying signal, right? So that would be it. That's the signal for buying. It doesn't have to play out. I don't ever say there's a certainty. It's all about probabilities. I believe, based on the chart right now, the probability is higher now that we would go up, not down. But again, just remember, you have a higher probability. It means like, 60%, 65% chance. Well, remember, there's still like a 35, 40% chance that doesn't happen. Okay, because nothing is certain on these markets. We use technical analysis to increase our weighted coin, right? Everything, it's always 50% chance. Coin flip when there's no edge. But when you gain an edge with seller exhaustion, ice lines held, engulfing candles, then all right, then 60, 65% chance that it would play out and we'd go up, right? But again, so I just want people to know there are a lot of newer people joining this market that need to invest in themselves a lot more. And I'm not trying to, give people euphoria or make them think that like, oh my God, if it failed here, TA sucks. It's just not the way it works, man.
Is that a joke?
If so, when? What are your 2 satoshis? Really appreciate it. It's great educational content.
Yeah, you do that when you get closer to your first profit taking level, right? That's it. Like,
how does a weekly Bitcoin chart look to you?
We'll look at it, John. We'll look at it. Thanks for the super chats, contributions, and all that. I mean, Bitcoin, hey, great start, I guess, but don't get cocky at all, man. I mean, it's just the beginning. If this was if TA was to be respected on Bitcoin, it would go up next, but doesn't ensure a higher high. I mean, like, the most important thing Bitcoin has to do here is break above 37,358. You have to do that. Like, this could play out and then it underperforms, makes lower and dumps to lower prices. That could happen. But I'm just telling you, if we're in bullish conditions, bullish trend, bullish indicators often perform well and outperform. They're reliable and they outperform. So we'll see.
Thank you, sir.
What's up, 8A? Thanks, dude.
Is that a joint?
So something else I like about Bitcoin.
Thanks for the stream. Can we look at Arrow? It's a stock.
Throw it on the list. So what else I like, thanks, dude, is if you just think about it. We've done this a million times on Bitcoin, right? If you're a patron, you know that. 4-hour classic bullish divergence with the possibility, the potential for hidden bullish divergence to develop because of the classic divergence of 4 hour. That's a real possibility. So if this played out, if the 4-hour divergence played out, it would usher in hidden bullish divergence on the daily, where you make a low on price down here, you make a much higher low on price with much higher levels of negative momentum. Always possible, right? So yeah, it's kind of scuffed, man. I mean, you've like fallen out. Like, any way you want to look at this, it's kind of tough. I know some other people have been anchoring from this low, which is kind of weird. Don't really know how valid that is, but yeah, if you do it like that, look how like it touched it. I mean, sure. This is why I don't really like messing with these, like trading off demand lines. They're upsloping. I like horizontal stuff. I like 35K, I like 34.5, right? It's very visible to me. It's like undeniable. Here, yeah, people were like trying to interpret it like a one swing low and then anchor points up here, and you fell out of that. So again, okay, the strongest ones are the horizontal lines, all right? Horizontal line support resistance. There's just no doubt about it. These can be weird. So, like that just looks weird to me. I don't know if that's the consolidation we're seeing or not. I guess maybe. It held for now. But everything above 34,500 is extremely good. All right. So, let's go to Ethereum real quick. That's also showing some promising indication, all right, of maybe a continuation in the upside. What's Ethereum doing? Remember the old harmonic that never got to its pattern completion zone yet is now, and you better pray for Bitcoin, Ethereum people, but Ethereum is potentially showing hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hour, where you make a low on price, you make a higher low on price, you make higher levels of negative momentum, you make lower levels relative strength, impending price action continuation to the upside. Remember what we know about the Ethereum to BTC pair. If Bitcoin catches bids and actually rallies off this, TA is respected on Bitcoin, Ethereum's going to all-time highs and higher, okay? Because Ethereum to BTC is implying to us that Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin in the midterm, like the shortish midterm, right, in the next few weeks. So I mean, if Bitcoin's TA was respected, that's how you would see Ethereum's TA get respected, and you see yourself at like $1,500 in time.
Can everyone
Okay.
please stop asking for altcoins? The stream just started. Damn, clinking glasses. Mental hygiene.
Todd, thanks for the Fox Super Chat. God. It's all good, man. We're just hanging out, having a good time. You know what I love about today? There's actually something to talk about on Bitcoin, right? I mean, past few days, it's like, it's kind of weak, man. It's making lower highs. It's barely hanging onto that ice line. Now there's an edge. There's an actual edge on Bitcoin and Ethereum. An edge where there's a higher chance, a greater chance than a coin flip that it would go up.
Is it too early? Hashtag impeach46, hashtag not my president, am I doing it right?
Not really. Not really. Remember, we try to leave politics at the door somewhat. I don't know, man. It's so messed up. It's so bad. Let's just keep it to the charts. That's my solace, man. Like, you know the movie Happy Gilmore, when he finds his happy place? This is my happy place, all right? With y'all looking at the charts, looking at TA be respected. Okay, that's like, you know, that's it, man. The music's playing. You got Chubbs playing the piano. But we're playing Hans and Franz music.
Your analysis is always so clear and concise. We are very lucky to have you on YouTube. Truly admirable, enjoying a beer in UK whilst watching Smile.
Thanks, Charlie, man. But, dude, you say those words, be careful, because, like, dude, I don't know what happened. Some girl that I know, and we talk, and we have a relationship, and she's a content creator, Crypto Fairy, CF. Her channel just got, like, terminated. Like, out of nowhere. Like, she was just streaming today like she does. She's very consistent, all right? Sticks to a schedule, and just does TA. She loves charts like us. And YouTube just axed her when she was live. They cut her stream, and they deleted her channel. She never had a strike on her channel or anything. It was just gone. Just like Thanos. She got caught on the other side of the Thanos snap. So, I'm trying to reach out to YouTube. They're screwed today. Like, I can't get in contact with them because their chat thing's broken. But, dudes, you're happy to have me on YouTube. But if something like that happens to me, I may not be on YouTube anymore. So let's be grateful for what we've got right now. These are good times. Right? Because everything comes to an end, man. Like, one day they might just be like, I don't know, man. This is weird. You know, this guy doing streams, crypto's pumping. We got to get rid of them. You know, they might get rid of me. So just cherish these times. All right, Bitcoin 35K, 35.6 now, right? We're holding on. I already have a Twitch account. You can follow me on Twitch. The description below, there's the link. Twitch.tv/MitchRayTA.
Trying hard this year to reflect on my past trading mistakes and push on forward. Thanks for the community, brother. Here's to the new year.
Is that a joint?
Well, thank you, Theodore. You want to be number 1,000 patrons? I don't know if we're ever getting there, man. I don't think we're ever getting to 1,000, man. I know it seems close, but dude, you got to understand. 940. We got 60 more human beings that would have to join the Patreon. 60, and it's the 20th. There's no way that happens. Okay, but I do appreciate Ryan and Jan for both joining the Patreon today. All right, here's a Jesus challenge for y'all. What's up? Thank y'all for the follows on Twitch. Yeah, might as well follow me on Twitch while you can, because if I get axed here, like Crypto Fairy, that's where I'm going immediately. You know, I'm going right over to Twitch. Stream there. Thank y'all. Okay, so that's Ethereum. Great news. Guess what? Ethereum's not the only one showing an edge. What looks very similar to Ethereum right now? A Litecoin. Litecoin, dude. Okay. It looked good. It looks even better now. Where you made a low, you're making a higher low, higher levels of negative momentum. Duh. All right. And RSI, not really. Yeah, it's like a Class C hidden bullish divergence, where you make a low on price, a higher low on price, and you make the same, you double bottom, you make the same levels of relative strength. It's a form of it. It's not very strong, but the biggest news about Litecoin is the fact that we're back above 146, 145.92. That's a huge deal, man. That is like mega. Why? Look left. It's all about looking left, man. I don't know how far. It's taking a minute to load. Look at this, nothing loading. Wow, I don't know why it's being laggy today. Look at this. There it is. This is it, dude. June 22nd, 2019. We've just broken back above it, and on this 4-hour candle, we back tested it. Market participants just confirmed, working on the confirmation. Market participants are working on confirmation that what was once resistance is now support on this 4-hour candle, and you're up at 149.32. You're only down 1.67%. You were down a lot more earlier. Okay, this is happening because Bitcoin's cashing bits. So Bitcoin TA was respected. You would think Ethereum and Litecoin's TA would be respected, to where eventually Litecoin rallies and sees 173. All right, and then Ethereum sees all-time highs, and Bitcoin runs up to at least see 37K. You know. Nobody's doing anything with Litecoin after Charlie Lee dumped his bags. Not Charlie C. Who's that? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't hear you over this legendary bullish shark pattern that was a trade setup September 23rd. I can't hear you over that playing out like the Jesus and then going to unreal levels. Okay. Nope. Doesn't matter. Like TA, this is a TA market. I mean, like for real. Over and over and over again. I mean, what... From the entry of that trade setup, September 23rd, when everyone was so scared about every market, I don't know, man. I was in Orlando when this happened. I just remember all the fear, trepidation, everyone's hearts. But, you know, at the end of it, it appreciated in value from that pattern completion zone of the shark, 333% at its highest point now. So don't even give me any crap. Just look for the TA. Forget about the bullcrap news. Forget about it, dude.
Mitch, you are an inspiration, my man. Can I get your thoughts on Transenterix Incorporated, please?
I don't know what that is, but sure, dude. Thanks for the follows on Twitch. Yeah, check me out because, yeah, I'm gonna pin that Twitch link to the chat, because if I randomly don't exist tomorrow, like Crypto Fairy, at least y'all can find me on Twitch. There it is. Okay, so great news, right? I mean, like, this is good developments. Positive developments occurring on the major coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. So we have to go and look at Vechain, because, why?
Vechain doing things.
Well, can't say you weren't warned if you were a patron, because I swear to gosh, it happened. We can just pull it up. 3 Rising Valley stuff, it to me looked almost identical to Micron. Yes, Micron, the stock. When I even showed this to Vet Moonboy, like via text message. Yes, Emperor Drink Troll himself. Fully operational battleship, which was Vechain, has not yet hit target. Soon, 3.5 cents, 3.7 cents, but really eventually 4 cents. This is price discovery. This is all-time highs. You're just now barely getting overbought, so there's much room to run, I guess, right? So, this is stuff you get in the Patreon. I mean, really, like, you get warned of things like this. They're not always going to have the reward to risk stuff, but like this, everyone was pinged 2 days ago on Vechain. Said Vechain, potential 3 rising valleys, this market is whack. Target is 4 and 5 cents if it plays out. Sorry, I should have brought this up on the other one. Sorry, hold on. Right here, I mean, all right, it was 2.9 cents. It looked great. It looked gorgeous. Okay, and it's nearing that 1272. So 4 cents and 5 cents, maybe 6 if things get more insane on this market. Okay. Very good. Wow, Marius, what's up, dude? Thanks so much for joining the Patreon right now. Let's go. 12. Cheers.
Is that a joint?
Please be sure to sync with the Patreon on the Discord, because, like, guess what? For instance, like this, what I just posted when everyone was pinged about how promising it looked, it wasn't on Patreon. Like, I don't post everything. Most things don't go on Patreon. Everything goes on Discord, though. You will never miss any opportunities if you're paying attention to the Discord as a patron. All right. So great, man. 3.57 cents incoming. That's up 20% today. Wow. It's not the only thing up substantially today. My God, HBAR. Look at this HBAR crap, dude. Look at what was just. This is like just really bullish behavior on an asset, right? I mean, you ran up, hit a resistance, you sold off to kind of back test. But this is a great example here. All right, remember the ICE line, very critical support resistance.
Knocking tonight's cybersecurity deal, looking even better.
The TA, the narrative, right? The harmonics. You don't know what the news is going to be, but those harmonics tell you the news will be good. Ford and Nokia, right? Yep. And GE, General Electric, was another, that shark. So this is really bullish behavior. And this is just a great example of the, hey, it's not about the breakout itself, because this was a breakdown, right? 4.1 cents. Oh no, you fell below critical areas. But look what happened a few hours later, or just like, like 12, 16 hours later, you immediately got right back above the ICE line. Then you back tested the ICE line as support. And kind of interestingly, it was a bullish pin bar that back tested a back test of a spring, and look where you went from there to the next resistance, and you just kept butting up against it. Man, that's like sell wall with accumulation, and look where you went. You just blasted off when you finally broke it yesterday. So good stuff, man. I mean, these altcoins still mooning. You gotta be paying attention. All right, maybe we get to some requests people had something. Sorry, man, I've been gone a lot today. I am transitioning, making a transition in my life to moving. So, and I'm doing tremendous amounts of renovations on the new place. I say property place. So I'm having to it's downtown, so it's like 20 minutes for me. So I'm commuting like every day and parlaying with all the construction renovation people. So it's been a headache. And that's going to continue for the next few weeks. So I'm doing all I can, man. Okay, let me catch my breath here. Someone asked about, I think Matic was first. Now let's look at Ford. Let's look at Ford F, because it was on the thumbnail, and Netflix. They're on the thumbnails. Yeah, moon. But dude, you already broke out on the 12th of January. It was a breakout of the multi-year supply line. I mean, I don't even look at it on the 4 hour. What's the point? Like, this was it, man. Look at the month. All you do is look at the monthly.
It isn't a massive falling wedge on the daily and weekly. Breakout is coming. It will be a good long-term hold.
Yeah, AMC looked sharkish or something. Can't remember, butterfly. It was a harmonic of some sort. Yeah, it caught some bids, I think. So TA was kind of respected. So, I mean, what do you want, man? Like, the monthly, you are now, for the first time... Wow, today I believe, or I think it was today, for the first time since June of 2018, you're breaking above the 200 month moving average. 200 month. All right, that, because we're on the monthly, this red line is the 200 month moving average. That means like the past 200 months. That is how that's divided by the price. That's how it is plotted. 200 months. Can you even imagine that? Can you just think about 200 months? What happened in your life 200 months ago, dude? Cold Steel Rain, thanks to the Twitch Prime sub, dude. Momentous, incredible. Getting above that. Oh man, getting above the 200 moving average. It started in 1984, okay? It would be insane to get above that. All right, Target's still 16.13 and 19 bucks. That hasn't changed in 7 months. It's just finally accelerating. Like, right, it was started out slow. All right, we're grinding through it, watching Tesla, Bitcoin run circles around 4, but now it's starting to pick up, the bids. And look, man, a great education, I guess some great education, man. When you hit the PCZ of a harmonic, or you hit any kind of support from history, and you show this much volume, that is how trends change. And that was identified. And you have that much volume with divergence at the critical support, the ICE line, at the PCZ of the bullish Gartley, the 786, and you had confluence between B and C. All right, let's say you anchor for this 1414. That is it. X marks the spot. It's like a treasure chest. Hey, we found it on the map. X right there. But and it's not X marks the spot. It's D marks the spot on the charts. Put that in my good idea folder. Have a pirate theme stream or something.
Bruh.
I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do that. No pirate streams. Okay. That was Ford. Gotta look at Netflix real quick. Thumbnail, you know, obligatory kind of. If I do that, up 17+%. S&P 500. Top gainer. What a freaking... So, if you were a patron and you actually participated in this trade setup, I know it took a while, man. The trade setup was posted in November, mid-November. But it's finally played out. We did it. What's up, Freya? Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub over there. Thank y'all. And this is hilarious. All-time highs today. Not even a question. Now we would Fibonacci from the height of the range to the low point of the range to get our 1, 2, the next target on Netflix. If it sustains, you can come back test. But if it sustains, $606.75, 1272. Golden mean ratio, probably a better longer term target, 650, 646. All right, man. Finally played out. Netflix, it was earnings, and you know, I don't know, man. I was just like, where it was, I wasn't worried about it. You know, I was kind of committed, and it's like I was off the entry. Worst case, bad earnings, I'd have probably just got back to even and checked it out, you know, the next day. So
no
lucked
matter
out.
who is present, or if they take us out of digital platforms, we are in control of our destiny. Thanks be to God. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
God bless the U.S., God bless the West. Anyone who believes in civil liberties and freedom and entrepreneurship, capitalism. I mean, but God bless other places that don't have that, that maybe want it, you know. And maybe the places that don't have it, don't want it because they've been conditioned, brainwashed by their communist overlords for a generation. You know, like, God bless everyone, really, in the end. All right. Next one was, all right, we looked at, Matic, maybe? Yeah, Matic. Thanks for the follows on Twitch, y'all. Really appreciate it. Yeah, just might as well do it, dude, because, like, I will be there someday. Like, there's always something that's gonna happen. Oh. Pretty simple chart. Somewhat. I gotta pull out that one though. So yeah, I mean, in the end, I mean, hindsight, maybe we looked at this, it did look head and shouldery, inverse head and shouldery, really, really strong neckline right there. Look how it just blasted to the neckline, and then it eventually back tested that neckline. What? Before going and attempting its rally. So this current time, anything, let's see here, that high right here too. That's a big zone right here, support resistance. So for me on Matic, anything above this zone here is safe. It's bullish. As long as it stays above 2.9 cents to 2.7 cents, I think it could eventually see 4.1 cents. But if you fall below that, I wouldn't be messing with it. I'd be done. It'd be going down to 1.8 cents again, most likely, and then could hit the bottom of the range. So big range bound asset, it looks like on Binance chart. And you know the breaking point, okay, where you want nothing to do with Matic below this level, but above it could be good. And I mean, if it ever broke to all-time highs, I mean, you could Fibonacci from this wick high, or you could just be conservative here using this previous high to low, and that could give you a target to 5.265 cents if it ever went into price discovery or whatever, okay, because there might be charts with more data. That's your Matic, dude. All right, stay above this zone, you could be fine. Be good. There's no edge for a trade right now. Like, oh, hey, man, yeah, it looks set up for higher prices. It's not saying that. There's nothing implying that right now. It's attempting a rally though. Okay.
Your thoughts on dollar RSR?
Hey, if anyone out there watching wants an S coin, a major S coin, here is, look me in the eye right now. Look at me on my webcam. You see me, dude? Read my eyes. Thank you. Sorry, dude. I'm not balking on it anymore. Like, I just, it's in the description below. This says it's $10 minimum for major S coins. So, I don't know, dude. Like, there's a reason. Because, like, you see how many people tip to look at things? Imagine not having a $10 minimum on major S coins. What would happen to this stream? It would be so unfair. It'd be broken. Okay, ARCT was next. Interesting chart. I don't think I've seen this before. I like it though, kind of. In ways, I like it. Just on the daily. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting.
Hey guys, S coin minimum $10 tip. Can you add ICX to your list? Thank you.
So Red, thanks dude. Sure dude. How about that, man? How about ARCT, hidden bullish divergence played out eventually. Now we're going positive. I like how we've broken back above the critical ice line and we back tested it as support. So, I mean, it's all about the ifs. I would say that it's the way the MACD histogram looks, promising. It's like the positive memo just began to build for the first time since December 22nd. So that could continue to build on higher prices after back testing the old resistance as support for the first time ever. Okay, so easy to target because you know the gap fill would be it, 92.25 without a doubt. So just using critical thinking here to assess risk, manage risk. I want nothing to do with this asset below this ice line of 62.94. So just for educational purposes, right? You could have it like this, or maybe it's below that previous low from January 18th or whatever.
Could you comment on value of nothing whether you use Glassnode? It seems to be accurate that pre-read equals sell.
I don't know, dude. Sorry. There's lots of words there. So 2.75 to 1, or you just one has a stop. They don't care about that low here. They just care about this high, this high, this high, or traders set it up this high right here. That's what they care about. If you do it like that, you got a 3.6 to 1 reward to risk. Right, it comes down and back tests the support again. All right, you don't get stopped out. You're still safe. Right, anything 3 to 1, you can go down a little bit more. $60.22, and that's how one could size it up. Because I think the gap fill would be the target. You don't have to use Fibonacci here. That's it. So that would be one target, and then another target could be, you know, just I mean, traders set it up right here. This is probably confluent with Fibonacci. Yeah, 7/8. It's a 78.6. That's perfect, dude. There you go. 1 and 2 bread and butter targets. That's it, man. That is a way to size up this asset with a, because we know how to manage our risk because we are above an ice line. That's very important. We showed hidden bullish divergence, and that hidden bullish divergence has matured into positive momentum and it's just begun to build. So there is upside on this asset. It doesn't ensure that you're going to make all-time highs at all. So that's why it's like taking profit, you know, makes sense at a gap fill. Okay, cool. ARCT, nice. Bitcoin 35,000. I'm sorry, 35,550. Meh, big meh, chat. Whatever. I mean, it's great that we're back above 35K though. That's extremely good, and I mean the divergence is extremely good too. So you really gotta like that, man.
Noise! Blue went heavy on this trade. When's your stop loss set for? Happy new President Day. Yell and leave our crypto alone.
I mean, it's pretty simple, right? It's right below that support. We'll look at it though again. Yeah, blue chat. You've been warned. That one's stupid good.
THNX for all you to Mitch. Could you look at the T?
Oh, we'll put it on the list. Thanks for the 10 for the ONT. Yep. about to do something? Just a way to look at it. And post this for patrons. Yeah, dude, it's a good start on Bitcoin, but it's just not even close to really playing out. So you can't get cocky, kid. Okay, don't get cocky.
ETH, send IT.
Yep, Ethereum Connect, which we know will be at all-time highs. If T is respected on Bitcoin, Ethereum's going to all-time highs. Undeniable. Okay? Because of the Ethereum to BTC chart we know about. Weekly Bitcoin chart, someone requested. Sure.
Thanks for the stream, brother.
Thank you, James, dude. Weekly chart. Remember last week was a big nothing burger, just a indecision candle. And this week is the same right now. You should complete indecision at these levels.
Have a solid edge when an asset is in price discovery mode?
Of course. We had it on Bitcoin multiple times. 23,300. There was an edge on Bitcoin.
Can we have a look at $A.10?
Theta. There was an edge on Theta for a trade setup.
Thanks. 0.079280000 LTC.
Hold on a sec. Sorry, I was supposed to have some poker and then had a couple people fall through and then we didn't have the numbers, and maybe I do now. I don't know. So the weekly, again, nothing burger, indecision. RSI is sitting at really high still. You're sitting at 85 nuclear levels, but you're not at 95 anymore like you were. So like continue to pull back. Could also pull one of these up at these levels, right? Where it rallies, resets, attempts another rally. That's possible. I don't know, man. I don't think there's much of an edge right now. So you're severely overbought and you're starting to lose positive MoMA, but all right, yep. Okay, enough about the weekly. AYRO is the next request. Wow, kind of looked very cool before, but it's already moved up a lot. AYRO, a request. Here's your weekly. Nice start. We'll look at start of the weekly. That's interesting. Wow. Fortunately, you don't have the help of the oscillators. Yeah, like, look, this is what we're talking about, man. Look, the ice line was created, manufactured, first time ever.
Can we have some
October 2019. Thanks, dude. Sure, look at, so look, man, you eventually sprung, and then you back tested the spring for like months. You back tested this spring, and look what happened at that area. Man. Oh, man, you had hidden bullish divergence to boot. Yeah, there was an edge. There was certainly a weekly edge. It's over now. It's played out. The TA was respected on this asset. I can't really do anything when it's already blasted off. But yeah, it is pretty cool to see that you're trying to backtest this old, at one point all-time low from December 2018 as support. You're just holding it. You don't have an edge on the oscillators. But you hold that long enough, you think it could rally again.
Thanks for all you do, Mitch. Loving the streams. What are your thoughts on the current XL dip? Company, XL Fleet.
I don't know, dude. Thank you. Add to the list. So, you're at a crossroads, aren't you, on this asset? Clearly, very clearly. What was once resistance a bunch of times is now support. You made a low. You're making a higher low now. Okay. But where are the bids? The bid's not coming in yet. I think it's a pretty easy area to assess risk, right? Where you know you want nothing to do with this asset below $6. Wow, how easy is that? Upside could be stupid. I mean, you could have stupid upside. Just take, for instance, this stupid wick, scam wick up there. That could be a target. You do it like that, hey, 2.6, that's not good enough, actually. So, yeah, you might have to swing for the top here, this high, because it's not equitable. 2.38 to 1 doesn't yield you what you need. You'd be risking too much for too little. You always want to be 3 to 1 reward to risk. But I think if it did hold $6 long enough, why would it not go up to test that 1050 area again? So that's a way to look at it. Okay, education, man, big education in here today. This is awesome.
I'm concerned how fast this right shoulder is rising. Could just form into Morty's semi-triangle.
Oh, we'll just add it, man, to the list. Jack, thanks for the 10. Thank y'all for the contributions. So I don't know. I mean, maybe you could say there was hidden bullish divergence on the daily, but it seems like it's played out, but you haven't gone anywhere. So you could just be like this low to the higher low, that's there, but again, you showed the positive Momo and no bids really came in. So just make a higher low than previous low, and this will work out. If it fails, you know where you get the heck out, and that's what TA is for. So we can manage our risk appropriately. We get stopped out. It's a part of trading, man. Part and parcel. Trades succeed, trades fail. It's overhead.
I'm not an S-coin show. I just want to hear that. It's pretty neat. That's all I want.
That's pretty neat.
There you go, Wood Division champ, man. Thank you, dude. All right, 20 seconds till a daily candle close. Local on the 8s. My God. Nice. Let's go back to Bitcoin. All right, there it is. New day has been born. Still, you close the day above 35K. I think that's good. I don't think that's a bad thing, man. Look, you're continuing to lose negative momentum. I love that. I mean, these are positive signs. Doesn't mean it's certain. It's locked down. The Bitcoin's going to bounce here. I mean, I think, again, you could come back test this little zone, 34.5 to 35K again. You don't want to see prices below that, man. But if you hold above that, dude, chances are you're going up to 37.5, to test it. Previous high. Great stuff. That's what we do, man. Like the top of the hour, you go back to Bitcoin, look at it on the new candle and stuff. All right. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. Kind of. If you don't know, my uncle, when I was growing up, was he was like an anchorman at the Weather Channel, right, in Atlanta. And he took me there multiple times, green screen. So it's like part of my life, like when Hurricane Mitch happened back in the 1990s, I'm looking at it right now. It's above all my screens. He got all the people at the Weather Channel to sign it because it was right around my birthday when Hurricane Mitch came out. It was a Category 5. It was devastating. It was terrible, but anyway, so that's why you got the weather up there. That's why I always try to use analogies with TA and weather. I think they're very similar because they're just congruence of variables you combine together. So anyway, Bueller. One sec, I missed something. Now we're good. So we're holding for now. Try to get back to this. We'll go to Ethereum. Top of the hour, I guess, right? And again, hidden bullish divergence continuing to mature, to develop. If Bitcoin holds, stays strong, Ethereum's it's attempting its rally. I mean, and it's going to see all-time highs if TA is respected on Bitcoin. If the classic bullish divergence is respected on Bitcoin, Ethereum will see all-time highs. That's the same analysis I gave at the beginning of the stream. All right. Trans, whatever that is. TRXC.
Can you do a quick update for Beam? Thanks.
It'll be a minute, so maybe not quick, but once I get there, I'll try to make it quick. This is your TRXC. Thought we looked at this before. I mean, it was like that Wyckoff stuff. It was doing the Wyckoff stuff, right? The range. And you just look at this. Oh man, I love the accumulation right here. Look at this. One low, a second low, and then the third low. And then what happened after the third low? Blast off. Right? You're always looking for that rule of three, man. The rule of three. That was beautiful. Dang, it was so strong on this July 13th, 2020 low that it never even tested the bottom again. It just made, so it was like one bottom and then 1, 2, 3, boom. So what do you even do on an asset like this? I don't like, that's nasty right there. And that's not quite dark cloud cover. What do you do? I mean, just look left. There's not much. What am I supposed to do here? I mean, if you asked me about it down here, I'd have been like, hey, why are you asking about this? But dang, man, that's some pretty serious accumulation going on at the bottom. Look at it now. So too late to take a trade on this along or anything. Sorry, man, I don't know. Okay, this is a great example of an asset to not ask for, to not contribute to the stream and ask for, because like I can't provide much education besides hindsight, and it's not a trade setup that one could enter now. All right, maybe could have had something, but it's too late, far too late. Well, I mean, I don't think I need to say much more about this one. That is unbelievable. It's freaking gorgeous. Nokia on the weekly. This has been the same case for like 8 months though. 8-9 months. It's super laggy today. I don't know. Like the candles just aren't loading, and yep, this should I mean, eventually I would see Nokia maybe in 3-4 years up at 16 bucks. Yep. Yeah, patience. It would take a little while, but I'm telling you, man, you see a pattern like this, you don't ignore it. It would. I'm not saying for you to take along, but I'm saying like if it was me, I'd be okay having a little bit of money holding Nokia instead of cash. Okay, and just let it sitting on it, just like Ford, same thing. Just like it was GE, same thing. But now it's more promising. It's even better on Nokia, where you're showing weekly the perfect little inverse head and shoulders. I would think the neckline's $5 because of the ice line from history. That's me though. That's just me using some critical thinking. I don't really care about the neckline here because I'm holding it for so long that I know that would be the big breakout point, not here at 450. So the upside potential is tremendous on this asset, on Nokia still, but that was the case literally 8-9 months ago.
Stop. Thanks.
So did. Oh, so what's crazy about this, and I don't even know, but because I don't need to know, but like the right shoulder on less significant timescales is an inverse head and shoulders in itself. Look at this. Look at this right shoulder of the inverse. So it's a mini inverse head and shoulders within an inverse head and shoulders. Do you understand how insane that is? Inverse head and shoulderception.
Hey Mitch, what would be your
Look at this. It's perfect.
We're back to 25K.
Kind of like New Relic. Look at this. You were just butting up against the neckline of the potential inverse head and shoulders of the inverse head and shoulders pattern, chat. What do you, I mean, what more could you ask for here? This is pretty lit. Fantastical. Tashira Star, yeah, I did that like 9 months ago. But yeah, we can do it again. Sure, I'll post it right now. Dude, Nokia, man. You can't say you weren't warned. You've had so much opportunity. Like, the charts, like, don't give better signals than this. You have to understand that. Like, there's nothing more, a chart, like data, that we can receive that's better than this. You understand that, right, on Nokia? So, like, it fails, whatever. But I'm just telling you, if you're talking about TA, this is, like, the strongest form of TA that pretty much exists. When you're at the PCZ of a structure after a long-term downtrend and this pattern is painted, and you're confirming that the 886 was as deep as it's going because of this right shoulder. That's it, man. Like, this is it. Hidden bullish divergence on the weekly right shoulder, right? So, impending price action continuation, the upside's implied, and you're, dude, it's like, it's too perfect. I can't talk about Nokia enough, all right? So I just pinged all the patrons again, and before 3 people emoticon it, because that's what happened 9 months ago, you know? Okay. It's like an investment. It's a position trade. One will be holding this for 6 months plus to a year. Better than cash. I am a way better than the DXY, dude. Kidding me? Yep. AMC on the daily. Classic bullish divergence at a nice line. What happened, Larry? High volume, huge volume spike. This is indicative of an entire reversal. That is the stuff that ushers in and completely new waves, all right? That type of volume. The exhaustion of the sellers was so evident. So this has upside like crazy. Now, there is a supply line, I think, and this is a dragon that you have not broken. Today you tested it valiantly and were unable to break it. Pretty easy to target. You know how dragons are, right? It's the dragon. All right, first target on AMC. If it's to play out, 618, right? That's how we always do it. That's the target for the dragon. What's the second target? Make it 786. So there you go. 2 targets on AMC eventually. I know some of y'all got in on this divergence and the edge and stuff. The one bottom, the second bottom. But in the end, if you go to the weekly or the monthly, it's like one bottom. And then this is like one big bottom. So it's like a mega double bottom on the weekly, monthly. But on the daily, it's like the second bottom is a double bottom in itself. Just like Nokia, right? A weekly head and shoulders. And then on the 4-hour less significant time scales, the right shoulder is an inverse head and shoulders in itself. I mean, that's just incredible. So, I mean, like, that's it. Your targets on AMC, 550 and then 650. All right, 618, 786, the dragon. You haven't broken the supply line yet. Supply line. Why is it called the supply line? Because that's where sell orders are. Very obvious, as you can see. Very obvious. And this is kind of a dark cloud cover reversal, so you got to be mindful that there is maybe a reversal candle that was painted today. So let's let so the dust settle a little bit. Let's get some more data and see if we can eventually break this neckline. Have an alert set up or something, right? You hear beep. You know, AMC is breaking a supply line. But the problem is with AMC, just above the supply line is an ice line. This is a very big deal. You got to break $4, you know, if you ever want to see these targets up here. So, yeah, a lot of work to do. Tons of work cut out for AMC, but can't say it's not somewhat promising, at least on its chart, right? The edge that we're seeing. All right. Here you go, Varese. Yeah, ICX been a hot mess, but weekly looks primed. Oh, look at this on the weekly. Oh my God. The accumulation very apparent, very evident. So, I mean, you're breaking a high from September of 2018. Very real, discernible little high there. Now above it, you know, you're going to have to break this high that's more discernible at 93.7 cents. That's the next target, though, on this asset. You ever break that, man, forget about it. This is where it could eventually, ICX could eventually see $4.66. Look at what happened. I mean, price action correlation, you know, I mean, maybe $2 would be the first it would be a first target. But again, I'm looking at the weekly here. One low, a second low, a third low, 2 peaks. Wow, like 3 rising valleys on the weekly for ICX. If you ever broke 93 cents, chat, $2. You would like double in value really fast. So you're just kind of in this area where you're running out of resistance. You're almost out. You're almost completely out of resistance. You're breaking one. There's only one more, and it's at 93.7 cents. Okay, so, and guess what? On the right shoulder, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Hidden bullish divergence, like a few others. There were definitely a lot of these altcoins showing that hidden bullish divergence, like a low on price, a higher low with higher levels, negative momentum, impending price action, continuation. The upside's implied. You got it. But how far will it take us with such little resistance looking left? It could take us real far. I think that's the case for like a decent amount of altcoins. I mean, like, it is implied that some of these altcoins could go on tremendous runs in the coming weeks and months. Like, remember when I said that about Ethereum though? It's the chart's implying that we could have a big run on Ethereum, and this was like 9 months ago. The double bottom. It happened. It played out. All the targets were hit and exceeded, like doubled the measured move of the double bottom. Wow. Can't believe it. You should. So it's the same thing. Like, if the market, Bitcoin doesn't crap out and crash and go to zero, or go in a bear market and reverse violently, then these altcoins, some of them have tremendous amounts of upside potential, as you can see on this chart. Bluebird stopped pretty much below 41.39 or so. It's kind of it. I mean, really, in the end, kind of like just simply reward risking here, you know, where it is now or whatever, you know, a stop really below, right below that ice line from looking left back from 2016, you know, right below that. You want nothing to do with this asset. Okay, having it like that, and then having a target at 382, 5-to-1 reward to risk. All right, so it won't be sitting in this just waiting on it to play out all the way, but it's there. It's there. So patience is certainly required on this one. It could take a few months. Literally could take a few months to play out, maybe longer. We're looking at the weekly chart. Okay, the weekly. So just a stop below 35.92 and a first target minimum $114. That's it. That's all we can do on this one. It's beautiful though. It's a specimen of falling wedge, X, A, B, C, D stuff, double bottoming stuff, seller exhaustion stuff. I mean, it's got all the makings of a varsity athlete. Okay, there you go, Jason. ONT really interesting. This was like Gartley stuff from way back. I mean, it hit it once and rallied, and look, it went down again to the same, like the PCZ, right? The area of pattern completion, and it's rallied again. So, I mean, you'd think on a pattern so large like this, if it can hold above 61 cents long enough, it's not even really a strong one on the daily. It's there, but it's not really that big of a deal. Do I see an edge right now on the daily? No, not really. I thought there was like a harmonic or something. Well, there was, but I thought recently, I guess not. I mean, maybe some, nope, not even. Yeah, a little hidden bullish divergence maybe on the 4 hour. To me, it looks like way better opportunities. I see a high, a sell-off, an attempted rally. I mean, eventually maybe ONT could go to much higher levels.
Thanks for everything, Mitch.
Yeah, look at this
Can you
weekly.
just see a
Jeez.
coin?
No, I actually can't. Octoman, thanks for the 5 though. You know the rule. I get, maybe you don't. I guess you don't know the rule. Thank you for the 5. Okay. I mean, if this was going to play out, you would think, like, in the hidden bullish divergence, if it was going to continue to build eventually, you know, if the market wasn't going to crash and reverse violently, like all these other altcoins look promising, this one would probably rise with the rest, and you'd see the 98 cents to $1 up here. I would think off of this, you could see $1 in time. But to strategize along on the 4-hour doesn't really look good right now. So, whatever. Ethereum, send it. Ethereum. Trying to bullishly engulf on the 4-hour. Or I'm sorry, on the weekly. No, was it? Yeah, the weekly. So again, hidden bullish divergence, just catching back up on Ethereum again. Someone's tipped about it, whatever. We already looked at Vechain. Rewind the stream was like the second, third or fourth asset I looked at. What's up, Bitcoins? Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, follow me on Twitch if you haven't. The link is above. It's pinned to the chat. twitch.tv/MitchRayTA. Just in case I get somehow my channel just ceases to exist tomorrow. All right, follow me over there.
Here's the other 5. This is a way.
No, it's not. See, a coin's trash. God. We'll look at it eventually after 10 other million S coins. Oh yeah, it looked good, and now it's better. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I mean, like, it looked good, and then it just failed to launch, man. This is the way I was looking at Anchor. 3 rising valleys, and then you just couldn't break the resistance. There was too much supply up here, and you were just range bound, stuck in a range from pretty much. I mean, besides falling out, like November or October of last year, it started, and you finally broke out. Seems like today. Yeah, you broke out today on high volume, and your next target would be 1.4 cents up there, already marked, and then after that be 1.6 cents. I don't know though, man. Like, that's because of the daily, right? Yeah, where traders set at other highs for 1.6 cents. So it looks good. It looks good. Like you just broke a mega resistance that you just couldn't really get above. Now you could always come and back test this. I mean, so don't rule it out. It's just 1.07 cents. But I would think eventually the target, if this broke out and it was going to run to the next major resistance, there's just a couple, right? I mean, there's definitely a reversal area at 1.4 cents, then 1.6. All right, that's it. So, but I mean, if it's going to do what a lot of other coins did, I mean, you know, Fibonacci, if it was going to go to like price discovery and retake those all-time highs, high to low, from the all-time high to the lowest point of that little correction, the back test 200 moving average, 2.25 cents. That'd be a target up there. Seen it on altcoins. I mean, look, the hidden bullish divergence was there. Ah, yes, that's right. That's right. We've looked at this, man. We've looked at it recently. People ask about it. Same analysis. So it's up to you if you're going to request something to. Hopefully, the person who's requesting it's taking notes. And dang, dude, if it showed like a signal like that, hey, man, maybe they got in on it because the hidden divergence. So, right? One more. I highly doubt it's going to be one more. Yes, up. Thank you, dude.
So much going on the chart. Could you cast tonight? Cheers. At least it's not a poop coin.
I guess, dude. Sure. Thank you. 300 BTC. I'm letting it slide because this is one we kind of look at a lot. Almost at that target. I don't know what else to tell you. Every time we looked at it, right, it was. What do you want, man? You sprung, you then jumped across the creek, you then back tested jumping across the creek, and what did you do long enough? You rally. You're rallying, you're about to hit your target. 39 to 41,000 Satoshis. Pretty simple, man. Now that is where right at these areas, major potential reversals. So what could happen is you hit that area, hit all-time highs, whatever, and then Bitcoin starts going. It could start outperforming Ethereum again, and then Ethereum starts reversing there. You got to keep that in mind. A big major potential reversal area. So that's where at these areas where the price reverses. Okay, you get what I'm saying? So that means like if we're trying to use crypto Pepe Sylvia on this, which we have been, then that's where Bitcoin could start outperforming Ethereum again at once it gets to 41,000 satoshis. All right. Yeah, XRP got trading halted on Coinbase today. Yep. Ooh, gross. Really gross chart here. Oh, I got nothing to say about this one. XL Fleet Corporation. Nothing, dude. I wouldn't be touching this for a while. I mean, the strongest support's like 14 bucks. I don't know when this will reverse. It could show hidden bullish divergence any time, but at the same time, this negative Momo can just keep building on lower prices. I don't trust this at all. Next, this is one, if I was scanning and I saw this spacebar, meaning it would go to the next one.
Follow you from Twitch to Twitter, from Discord to DLI, from Parler to Patreon, and if they shut all of that down, they're moving to Bama.
Excellent, Busta V, man. All right, dude. Well, there's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath available. You could be my neighbor upstairs with me in the high-rise luxury condo. All right. All right. So spacebar next. I see it. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not looking at this now. Nope. I'm moving on to Link. Some bullish pin bar stuff. A little bearish divergence. I don't know if that's strong enough. I mean, that's like Class C. Look, man, as long as Link stays above $20.70, you're good, right? I mean, yesterday's candle, you fell below it, but you're back above it. So that's the breaking point. You don't want to be messing with Link below 2070 because it's really below like 1918 because that's where traders set it up. It's the zone of support resistance, right? So look, I mean, it doesn't make sense. You hit the 1272 and then you reversed and then you're back testing the breakout as support now. So if this holds, right, if Bitcoin doesn't crash and continues to rally, I think Link catches bids on that. And eventually the target's $30. I mean, say $28.85 to $30 on Link. Yep, sounds crazy. You're not overbought on the daily anymore. You pull back. That's perfect. I mean, conditions are set for Link to continue its price discovery, and I would think that $28 to $30 would not be unreasonable in these market conditions. These market conditions, if you haven't noticed, in case you're living under a rock, are insane. They're insanely bullish. They're stupidly. They've been that way. Now that can change and turn around anytime, but I'm just telling you, in the past few weeks for altcoins, it's been stupidly bullish conditions. You can't argue. Now it can change tomorrow, but I'm saying in the past and even today. Extremely bullish. It's been that way. The meta, you can tell. You can look at the charts. How the TA just keeps getting respected. Look at Litecoin, right? About to bust out, man. Haven't even been able to look at what I want to because all the requests, right? That's been the way though, man. It's like yeah, beam, right? Hidden bullish divergence at that low. It's rallying. Eventually, I would think the target would be 50 cents again. Look, we can see where traders set it up the first time, October 2019. Look at all that correlation there. Look at the correlation here, traders settling up in June of 2020. Look, I mean, you broke it, and then you even back tested it once. And then that wick we had just a few days ago. That would be the target again if this was going to rally, right? One bottom, a major second bottom, like an Adam and Eve on the weekly on beam. Hidden bullish divergence on this higher low. I mean, that's it, dude. Like, I don't know if it's gonna get there. It's beam coin. There have to be enough market participants that want this crap to push it to 50 cents. But if the TA was respected in terms of it's attempting its rally, and you'd think like, yeah, there's one little minor high right here from May of last year. You could break that. You would think the next target is 50 cents. Okay, that's it. Oh my God, I'm sorry about that. Oof. I burped, man. Been a while since I looked at Kirkland. Man, this was insane. It was like a ascending broadening wedge, a complex head and shoulders pattern, and then had a fake out, one fake out before just gapping down and getting devastated. It was so crazy to look at that, man. But hold on. That shows you it's been a while. Even that low right there, was that back tested? See, you didn't even back test any support, so you'd think like, what's going on? Why is it not able to, why is it going down and not testing? I'd feel more comfortable at $36.66 to $38, right? I mean, what is this? It looks almost like a bear flag or something. Bearish consolidation. I mean, you've been in a downtrend since August.
Thanks, Mitch.
I can't actually, Crypto Man. I literally can't. Sorry, dude. You know the rule. I mean, you don't know the rule. Sorry. Dude, I'm putting my foot down. Like, I don't get mad at me, you know, because like there's a rule on contributions and S-coin requests, and if you don't abide by them, what can I do for you? So look, the downtrend. There's that supply line up there. I mean, I would think it again be more prudent to see some price action down here at a little bit lower levels. I can't say that's bullish. It's not bullish divergence yet, like a low and a higher low. It's like bullish convergence. Or it could rally here. I mean, maybe. I mean, hidden bullish divergence. It could pivot here, but again, it's not a strategic long area that I see. More strategic down here. But yeah, maybe it plays out. Look, it's about to go positive on momentum. Kind of a lot of price action going on. I mean, so maybe trying to do it like this, you could come up with an argument here. But again, I'm just not so sure about it. Been correcting for many months, half a year. Okay. Has anyone noticed that I've spent an hour and 20 minutes just doing requests? And that's the way it goes, man. I mean, so that's like, really? If you want an S coin to be looked at, it's gonna cost you. All right, so DTIL. This is a great educational trade setup. Posted here live. Someone requested it, and look, the entry was like then. It was back testing old resistance as support. Great easy area to assess risk, manage it, size it up. And the target from there was easily that high from June 22nd, right? Look, the low from December 2019, the highs from August, September 2019. That was it. So we never really messed with the second target or anything, but the second target for sure, if you would have been like, hey, what was that? Dude, look at the high back from December 2019. That's it. It hit that. It's hit that. So one target, if you ever broke that, you could be kings. And if you ever broke that, my God, maybe up here at 18 bucks. So it was a much bigger deal than just a small swing trade. It was actually the whole thing turning around. Look at the weekly, a low, the same low. It's like a double bottom on the weekly and the daily for that matter. And so it broke that. And so if you were talking about bigger targets, I mean, what's the measure move of that structure from the low to high of the double bottom that is confirmed now on a breakout? What's target? Wow, look at that. I mean, unreal. You know, like that's how you measure moves. From the bottom to the top, the neckline. The neckline breakout measured, that's it. It's hit the target of the measure move today on DTIL. Great stuff, too. really like that price action right there. Base of buying after a big run up. Wow, look at this though. Momentum shifted like crazy, didn't it? How deep are we gone? It's so slow. Hold on, I'm trying to let all this crap load. Is that it? I think that's it. So look what resistance you had. A high from November 2007, a high from March 2015, a high from August 2018. And look what you did when you hit it. You reversed. So what's the price action correlation after hitting that? Normally goes down to 937. Yep, goes down to 937. Oh, eventually goes down to 937. So I don't know. After a run like that, I wouldn't be doing anything with it. Because based on history, it's only gone to 937 after hitting 1923 every time. So maybe it holds this time, but you wouldn't be messing with history? I mean, come on, go ahead and buck history. So great run up. I mean, and look, 937, dude. I mean, that's a high. I wasn't even looking locally when I plotted this. It's just, it's such a clear, discernible swing high from history. All the price action there. Look, I mean, that's what you sprung above. Look at this. You sprung above it. You back tested the spring like 3 different times before you lift it off. That's what you're looking for down here. You don't request SGMO after it's already run up and tested some historical ice line. You're looking for it's sprung, it's back testing springs. That's what you're looking for. Low risk. Easy to assess risk here, right? Because you know below 937, you don't really want crap to do with the asset because it could go much lower. So low risk, high risk up here. Now, who knows? Flip a friggin' coin, dude. But based on history, lower prices. Okay. Didn't this crap Sia coin get delisted or something like 2 years ago? Can't believe people even asked about this. No, it exists still. Wow, it's a thing. It is near all-time highs. So yeah, I like it actually. It's actually pretty good. It's not. I would have liked better accumulation. Like it's almost like the same low, you know. So are market participants buying? Like there aren't more market participants on one low than the next one that own it. I do love seeing absorption like that. That's like definitely absorption stuff going on. It's like you're. What is it? What do you mean by that? It's like buyers are trying to absorb the remaining supply at that. All those sell orders, those bids or those asks that were placed at this level. And you're breaking that. And if you break it for real, I mean, you just size this. It's like a sell wall. I mean, a couple ways you fib from the high point here to the low point. I would think it'd be more prudent in this situation to go from the all-time high, top of the range, to the bottom of the range for targets. Because I think if you get above this long enough, well, see, that's the thing. Look what you did. Look at this stupid scam we did. It went up to the 1272, which is, listen to this, 5.8 tenths of 1 cent. So it's worthless, a worthless S coin. All right. I would think the target on this minimum is going to be like 6.7 tenths of 1 cent. The 161 up there. If this absorption, if it's actually the way it looks, and it's all the asks will be absorbed by the buyers, then eventually, yeah, if you see a big markup, 6.7 cents up there. If it goes crypto insane, you know, we see it all the time. You know, it's like, oh, who cares about the S coin name? When they do stuff like this, they go to much higher levels. And if it went really, really insane, then maybe like 9.5 tenths of 1 cent. It just depends on if enough market participants see and like this and they buy it. There may not be asks at levels close to where we are now. You know, all of it gets absorbed here, and then Market participants may not have a bunch of asks until this golden mean ratio or the 2618. So it looks okay. Look, I mean, the momentum shifted, lows, lower lows, higher lows now, higher lows. You keep making higher lows, right? Boo, scary. Big, lots of price, extreme amounts of price contraction. Neutral as F on this. Boo-hoo Group, London Stock Exchange. It's the Boo-hoo Group. Thought that was XRP. Pseudonym, the Boo-hoo Group. Well, there's like there's a bunch of peaks, man. But I'm just saying, like, look, a high, a lower high, a lower high. Look, a low, a higher low, a higher low. That means extreme amounts of price contraction. Above the 200-day moving average. Really good to see break that. Do we got a golden cross or something? Let me think about it. Look at this 50 moving average. Oh my God. Now, it's tough because you've had, look, and it's like death cross to golden cross to death cross to golden cross to death cross to now you're working on another golden cross. And it could, hidden bullish divergence could be a thing on Boo. I mean, the way it's trending, right? The trend long term is bullish and you got price contraction. So that's good. I mean, this could be a real good indicator that Boo could be eventually nearing its apex, and that means a breakout will be coming. There's your supply line on Boo. I know we could use the bottom here, but I would think it's more prudent to use the, I mean, started here and then went down, right? 1 and 2 makes more sense to me. So I think on Boo, anything above 274 is bullish. Okay, it's safe. The fact that we're testing these moving averages is really strong. If you get, I think if you see the supply line again anytime soon on Boo, it's going to break out. And then your target's going to be just the top of the structure, which is $432. So just hold this. But it's hard to manage risk kind of up here because, you know, the lowest risk is down here at 274. You're at 331 right now. Just holding those moving averages. So keep your eye on it. Keep monitoring it. It could be bullish. It's working on being bullish, even though it's neutral. Okay. Major overall uptrend. Nice. Golden cross in the midst. But we've seen many golden crosses. More contemporary is the design style of my remodel. Like brand new floors, like everywhere. Taking out this huge entertainment center that they had that looks like it costs a lot of money, and the bar. It's like nice, like hickory, or I don't know what kind of wood it is. It's really classy, but I'm taking it all out. Last while I was there today, because it's like I want more space, and I want it to be more like more RGB, less boomer. Okay, no offense to boomers, it's just style. So you asked, someone requested that. Oh, we said kidding. Cryptomaniac, gotcha. See, dude, I don't know, man. I hear it, my eyes glaze over. I'm going to the chart, you know. Like, just another request. Gotta knock it out before I run behind. I mean, Ethereum Classic just doing what it does. It's exactly what it's supposed to do. I mean, duh. Like, here's Ethereum Classic on the weekly. You knew, like, I don't look at this very often, but if you ever broke 765, you were going to 950, you did it. 950, 986. Look what you did. I mean, you did it. And now you're trying to hold that old resistance as support for the first time, really, since July of 2019. So if you can hold above 765 long enough, you'll eventually find your way back to 951, 986 again. Now, if you can't hold if you can't hold 765, you're eventually going to find your way back to 556. So it's all about the ifs. No edge really at this time. It played out. I mean, like, look, a critical support resistance, right? Look how you broke it, then you back tested it. And where you ran to the next resistance. We broke that resistance. These trend lines have been here literally for 7-8 months. I haven't touched this. If you back before all the 51% attacks, maybe just forget about this one and stop scanning it. Kind of like stop scanning Engine. It was such a bad performer compared to literally everything else until recently, you know, news-driven catalyst. So yeah, I mean, we'll sort of really look at it's like hold 765 long enough, you'll eventually see 950. You don't hold 765, you'll eventually find 550. All it probably depends on Bitcoin. That's it. Simple on ETC. Wow, we're caught up. We're caught up, chat. Hour and a half live. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much. All right, Soldier Boy's trying to buy some Bitcoin, dude. Soldier Boy. You know that rapper? Good for him. So Bitcoin, it's just been trying to hang on. If it doesn't, oh well, it happens, man. But you can't ever get mad at someone for just looking at variables, trying to size up and manage risk at these levels. I mean, it's all lined up, man. So just keep, if you that right there, that bullish engulfing candle on Bitcoin was a signal of a reversal to the upside. IMO, because it's not only it's the context of where it is. The context of where it is, minimal, you know, a little bit of volume spike, whatever. I don't think that really matters that much because, again, most buying in crypto is OTC. Maybe not even anymore because, like, all the OTC is just every day bought up by PayPal or Grayscale or something. But anyway, you hold that long enough, you don't fall below where the engulfing candle began, everything will play out. It'll run up to test 37.4 again, 37.5. So. And if it fails, it fails, and there was minimal losses. That's it. Easy area to manage and size up risk. Where, again, if it failed, you don't lose much at all. But the upside could be extremely good if the TA is respected. Okay? Thanks for the 1,700 people tuned in. Thanks for the 726 likes. Man, we can get 1,000 likes right now, dude. We get 1,000 likes like every single stream now. So, are we gonna like let that streak die? We can't do that, man. Yeah, Matthew D. Yeah, it's a little bit lower, right? But there's an edge now.
Have you seen the potential Gartley on BTC?
Yeah, of course, right here. Yep, it could go lower, and it goes right here to 786. PCZ would be 32,250, but it's holding the support and it's showing a bullish engulfing candle with divergence. I mean, like, it's, you know, like, it's hard to, of course, yeah, okay, let's wait and let's ignore all the bullish indicators to wait for the PCZ, the harmonic. But what if conditions are so bullish that this TA is respected and we never get down there? You know, I get it though. I mean, there could be another trade setup opportunity just below this area. You're right. No, I'm not arguing with that at all. But again, I'm just calling it like I see it, where there's an edge right here, multiple variables lining up. So, yep, sure, we'd go down there, but we'll see. So what am I supposed to do, Matthew D, if we see that potential harmonic in development, but do we just ignore the variables and say, nope, I'm going to wait till a harmonic PCZ hits? Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't. Okay, follow me on Twitch if you haven't. Yep, Brad's posting the link. I'm posting it too.
LRC, thanks for the daily knowledge. Much appreciated.
Yep, fell below the neckline, but bounced. Hidden bullish divergence kind of continued, right? You made a high or low. Bitcoin, it's all about Bitcoin. Like, dude, you realize this sell-off happened because Bitcoin sold off, right? This has nothing to do with loop ring, all right? So everything's fine as long as Bitcoin respects the TA. If Bitcoin just begins disrespecting the TA and dumping and going to the Gartley and stuff, yeah, it's probably screwed. It's probably going to come back down to the entry price. Got very close to it anyway. But you just pray for Bitcoin. If you're an altcoin trader, like, your altcoins won't do crap if Bitcoin actually really dumps. You're going to get stopped out. It's going to happen. But if Bitcoin, like, holds on and actually starts respecting the TA and catches bids off this bullish engulfing candle with the divergence at the ice line, then your altcoins are going to be fine and they're going to play out eventually. So patience is all I can say. You're back above the ice line. That's it. Yummy, it means completion, pattern completion zone for a harmonic.
Jada, can you take a look at a major S-Fiat used/year?
Weekly showing really strong bullish divergence right now, just like the US dollar is. Go figure, right? Because they're like an aggregate, right? Isn't the US dollar is a blend of these, and this is one of them. This is like the biggest one, isn't it? So of course this one looks almost identical to the DXY. So yeah, impending price action versus the upside, just like the world reserve currencies. Look, man, that's a big support there too. That's mega. Look, man, that's like you're springing and trying to back test a spring here. So yeah, this is definitely a potential reversal area to the upside. Or you look at the range, you're in a range. So yeah, that is implying up next. Not sure how well it's going to perform. It could just make another lower high than previous highs, but to me it looks okay. Look at that too. Wow. There's like a demand line way back like 2008. So you're at a demand line, you're at a critical ice line, you're showing bullish divergence. That's like as strong as it gets. It doesn't get any stronger of an argument for upside here. None, dude, none. Okay? You know another thing, if you want to screw around for real and be even cuter about this, look at this, man. See, right here, actually, to here, to here. Guess what? 786, 886. Oh my god, dude, it's an 886. All right, so it's like a bullish shark pattern. You have a bullish shark PCZ with weekly this is a weekly structure. There's too much argument here. Like, everything is saying upside next. All right, so just so you can see the visual, if the TA is respected on this asset on the weekly, that's coming. Okay, do you understand? US dollar to the euro. Perfect. Perfect. All right, nice one. Well, too many variables. Too good of chart. Trying to get it all on the screen, man. This is crazy. So educational. My God, it's extremely educational.
More PSNet MRPH. It broke the channel.
Oh, did it, man? Oh my God. All in. Morpheus coin, dude. Get right, Bitcoin. 35,128, going to test 35K again. I mean, it's like, hey, if there are not enough buyers anymore on Bitcoin, all right, then you're going to see the Garley PCC. You'll probably fall below that, the PCC there. All right, so I just can't. I mean, like, TA is respected because buyers come in, but if there are not enough buyers anymore, right, because we have been seeing consecutive levels, lower highs on Bitcoin, then it might be done. It might be correcting for a while, and so be it. Happens, man. Get stopped out, minimal loss, and then we move on and wait for a new edge. Right? We look at blue and stocks and just wait for crypto to finish correcting. But it's not quite there yet. We're not out yet. They broke the channel, man. Oh my god. Yes, it did. And we had a target for it, didn't we? Morpheus coin. Hello. If Morpheus coin broke out, then the target's $1.30. You're 105. So it's well on the way, about halfway there, 45% of the way to the target. The measured move of the resistance, of the old resistance as support, and the resistance. All right. So that's it. There you go, dude. Congrats, Joe. I'm taking it you're the one that requested this, and that's why it's analyzed, okay? And you're on your way, aren't you? Yes. What am I looking at for which would take Bitcoin or crypto to a general correction for a bit? Falling below 35,000, 34,500, like for real, like convincingly. Falling below the engulfing candle, disregarding buying signals, right? That stuff, which again is what would happen if we fell below 34.5. It doesn't make sense anymore. Like, conditions maybe are changing a little bit if this engulfing candle doesn't sustain. What if I told you Morpheus coin could go to 130, man? I mean, we are in the matrix. This is what charting is. It is the matrix. All right, man, what a stream. Yeah, I'd like to go see Dia. No one requested that one. So close, man. So close. You just can't get over the goal line. I could imagine why, right? You could imagine why. Thank Bitcoin for just not... You know, when Bitcoin wasn't dumping, Dia got to 210 last night. The target still is 275 to 296 on this one. Once it breaks this resistance, could just absorbing the remaining supply. Right? Buyers are absorbing the remaining supply at $1.98 to $2. Once that actually is truly broken and all those asks are bought up, you could see liftoff. Much higher prices. Okay? Dia. Multiple higher lows. I love it, man. Thank you, Ben, for watching. Thank you, Joanne, for watching. Both of y'all. Well, everyone really, but I'm saying they're actually saying, I mean, you realize what, the more requests I get, the less I engage with chat. I can't. I literally can't. I guess that's good, because my God, man, it's kind of turns into a zoo sometimes, right? In the chat, the general chat, man, there's like sometimes some really negative people coming in out of the woodwork, like I've never seen before in my life, that have never even watched the stream, that'll just come in and trash talk. And it's like, who are you, dude? I don't even know who you are. And I never will. So really like the total chart. Yes, of course, we all
I like turtle.
the totals. I like totals. So that parabolic line, you're just consolidating, getting closer to it, and hopefully, right, you'd think that closer you get to it, eventually, pow, we go up more, and it continues on that ascent, the insane journey to where eventually, man, I don't know. I don't really care. All I care about is Bitcoin itself seeing $1 trillion. Total's cool and all. We're over 1 trillion, but man, if Bitcoin, that is huge, dude. Pension funds can start getting exposure to Bitcoin and all that. Hold on, sorry. All right. It's been a good stream, man. Been a good stream. I think there was good stuff to cover. Some education went on, and this is it, man. Like, I know there's that Garley stuff, but this is the Custard's last stand here, man. 34.5, 35K. If it doesn't reverse here, I know the Garley's at 32K, but why would it stop there when it would probably go all the way down to 30K again? All right. So this is kind of it for me, I think. Yeah, that's right. Here you go. Here's Crypto Keck. Boom. Analyzed. It's over. This is Crypto Keck.
Would you please TA Crypto Keck?
It's done, dude. So yeah, waiting price action now. That's right. That's all that's left to do. What is it? The cards have been dealt. We like our hand, and hey, maybe we'll catch a flop. We'll catch the flop with our really good overcards. We'll catch the nice flop. All right, we'll have a strong hand. Just don't know yet. You're very close. All right. So just get out of here a little early. Thanks again for the, well, I mean, we are less than 70 likes from 1,000. Still easily achievable, but maybe the stream wasn't good enough today. You know, maybe I didn't do well. I don't know. Oh well. I can't please everyone, dude. All right. Boom. See, if you put your mind to something, chat, you can do it. We now have over 1,000 likes because of y'all. Your effort. Jesus chimes. Thanks so much for the over 1,000 likes, everybody. Y'all amazing. Having the chat in, man. Hey, 212, man. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Cakes, man. Cakes. Thank you, dude. All right. Pray for Bitcoin to hold this. Pray for the TA to be respected. All right. Hey, look, man. When we just praying for Bitcoin without an edge, meh, it's wishful. But hey, if you got an edge on Bitcoin on the 4 hour, add an ice line and a buying signal, and then that could usher in a daily edge, you're really praying for that, man. Just pray for the TA to be respected. All right. Sup, Tom, dude. Thanks, man. Cheers. Let that play out.
Mitch always on hit. Massive props.
All right, man. Hopefully your channel, my channel, doesn't get just immediately terminated like Cryptofarious, man. I'm working for her. I'm trying to contact YouTube support to see if they can help.
Look at the overhead gap, maybe some hidden BD.
Dude. All right. Saving the day. Oh, it's just higher lows again, man. Just higher lows. It just keep, yeah, man. I think eventually, dude. I Eventually, 10 years maybe from now, but you're running out of higher lows to make, man. You just keep doing this crap. Yeah, it's going to $46. Yeah, it's like complex inverse head and shoulder stuff. Right angle, descending, broadening formation. Okay, and now like pretty much this is what you would consider the partial decline. Okay, that was it. The partial decline, because it's confirmed, a confirmed partial decline, because you've run back up and tested, right, the top of the structure. So this is it. I think Kraft Heinz upside is still very real possibility, man. Golden Cross? No, you had a Golden Cross back in June. Anyway, don't worry about that. Lagging indicator doesn't mean crap anyway. So, yep, you pivot here. This is it, dude. Yep, Kraft Heinz looks incredible. Yep, hidden bullish divergence on the daily, impending price action, continuation of the upside. This is it, dude. Okay, we see that top. We see 35.38 one more time, going to $46. All right, Kraft Heinz it's been 84 years on this crap that we've been just monitoring it, analyzing it. It broke out, and then it crashed in COVID. Now it's just butting up against resistance. There's a gap fill at $48. It's going there. I think this is telling you it's about to go there. Okay, testing that 200-day moving average with the seller exhaustion. This is it, man. Okay. All right, KHC, yeah, ketchup and mayonnaise and mustard and crap, dude. Yeah, Kraft Heinz. Who'd have thought? Bullish. Patience, but too bad Bitcoin's not showing that. Nothing like that on the daily, you know. We're just way out, man. We're just crazy overbought on the weekly on Bitcoin. We finally got an edge on Bitcoin. First level of classic bullish divergence seen since December 11th, but it's really not doing much right now. I like that we're back above 35K, but it doesn't look like... Who knows how long it's going to last, man? Who knows? You can't say that's not real, that's not there. Can't say Bitcoin's not working on an edge. But it's all probabilities, man, alright? Not certainties. Alright. Thank you all for the likes, love, support, contributions. 940 patrons, chat. Incredible. 941, excuse me. So less than 60 until 1,000. Unbelievable. No way we're getting it this month. And no way we're getting it this month, especially if Bitcoin can't. If it invalidates all these signals, then yeah, it's going to dump and we're screwed. But, all right. You just, I don't know, just rewind the stream, Bryce. We looked at it a couple times.
But how have I missed on that?
Hidden bullish divergence, but it will never play out, ever, in a million years. Ethereum hidden bullish divergence will never play out if Bitcoin classic divergence doesn't play out, okay? Ethereum will fail and not see all-time highs again anytime soon if Bitcoin falls below 34.5 in this engulfing candle. Nope. No, there'll be a big pullback on Ethereum. So that's it. So you better pray for this zone to hold. Just repeating myself, but it's so important. That's it, man. You hold that, you're fine. You don't, you're screwed. You're screwed. All right. Good luck, everyone. Pray for Bitcoin. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
But between us, when you lift your hand, yeah, and your eyes lock on to mine.
Adios, turd nuggets.